today I'll be just toning and just channeling whatever comes through. I'll just start with a couple of deep breaths. You could do it with me or just enjoy the vibration. It's a great relaxing technique for the body and the soul. So breathing in. Feeling the pleasure of the exhale. And the vibration, the softening of the body, the tissues, the cavities. Allowing the space. For whatever wants to flow in, which is of the highest alignments, of the purest intention, all ninth order guides and beyond, and all that is, with the highest and purest intent to flow through me, flow through we, as we are all one. Let's begin. I'm gonna get comfortable so I can move. You could join along. Highly recommend it. So it is a co-creation. It allows us to step in as a creator in the simplest way of just humming and toning. Letting go of the mind can rest and you are safe. Having a safe space. Feeling the safety, the groundedness. And feeling now the pleasure in the body. And allowing some movement or help support the relaxation. To support the breath. And the breath to support the movement. And as well as the sound. Like three energies that are actually all one, that all play and support each other, and just allowing yourself to feel the bliss. The bliss of the vibrations, and feel the vibration. And I allow you, I invite you to, even with the inhales and the exhales, we can breathe creatively. We can breathe, no problem, linearly, constant in, constant out. This allows a surrender into the one note, one breath, constant, no change, and surrendering in the stillness of steady, constant breathing. Feel into how we can soften into that constant breath that allows a safety, a structure in which we can just surrender into. And just do that at your own rhythm. As you go in and out at your own rhythm, you can also hum on the way out. Whatever sound wants to come through and it feels so good. Just the great one is the divine yawn. Inhale. And we do a divine yawn, like the divine is waking up from our bodies and just like, it feels so good to finally feel what it feels like. The pleasure of a inside that we are able to access in the human body. Let yourself even go look, make it weird. Just go all out. I invite you. Just surrender, so that you surrender and soften so much that it just it just resonates, and feel the pleasure and softening and beauty and bliss. The vibration of the exhale. And you can move as movement helps, and it actually helps to shape the sound. And now, as we move on, and we can get a little bit more creative, so that the inhales and the exhales can now invite you to experiment with trying non-constant breathing. So instead of at your own rhythm, simplicity, into a try some, for example, and if I'm out of breath, no problem, we just allow and soften. There is always another breath. There is absolutely no rush. And actually into that softening and allowing the time it takes. You don't need to push these things, just allow for your breath to be as natural, because it is the most natural thing that we can do. And as an example, but there is infinite possibilities of so now some light language might come up. If it's sounds that just random sounds come out, let them come. Whatever feels good to your soul. And now let's just jive and let's just flow and let's just have play. There's not seriousness. Some my mind's still a bit active, so shake out the body. And just know that all of these vibrations and tones going from deeper to, I could even just really quickly show, practice that came to me yesterday was just the I am that I am. And feeling, I could invite you if you want to try it with me. Just saying, I am that I am. It's as if the universe is saying, I am that I am. All that is all that is. And that all that is that I am that I am. That one consciousness, that one, all that is, which is all of us, expressing itself through each one of us, experiencing ourselves to perhaps one day learn deeper and deeper ways of loving itself through us. All that is cannot be all that is without you being all that you are, your unique self. Just allow it, feel into it, and closing your eyes if you haven't yet. Closing your eyes helps us to really bring our awareness to our senses, our 5 senses, and perhaps more. And let's just breathe. And as we do I am that I am, there is a code embedded that I played with and it showed me yesterday. And it actually resonates different parts of our body. We don't have to know this, but this is just part of just helps for me. I'm like, oh, that's cool. The root chakra, feeling the resonance, just with our attention, just paying attention to it. Feel in that area. Oh. And we can say the I am that I am in any tone. Oh. In any tone. And ah, the ahs from the heart. Oh. Just try different tones and feel where it feels in your body. Ooh, is felt in the throat area. Ooh. Ooh. Feeling how good it feels to just resonate and allow through the softening of your body, how more resonant it is. Ooh, and feeling it like, oh yes, because it feels so good when we allow. And up here is I. The E is felt in the head. And the high frequencies, the high frequency, the low frequency, the high. Breathing at your own rhythm, taking that space to recenter for the next breath, be full and relaxed. Sometimes just taking an extra breath without resonating. Allows that space. That space allows for more to just come in, to flow through as more space. And we continue, I'll just flow for the next little while, at least the next 5 minutes, we're just gonna flow. Put a timer and just have fun with it. Flow with your movement, your breath, and vibration and humming and whatever toning vibration comes through. So let's have some fun. And if you're wondering about the throat, the nothing. This is the most safe. It actually is a vibration of it. It ripples all that is not you. It's like so that all that is only you and everything that is not you, that was actually never yours, all these thoughts, impressions from society, other people, beliefs, allows to create the space for only what is truly yours, what feels deepest, like your deepest truth, most naturally coming, burgeoning out of you like a flower. So just for those that are new to the kind of weird sounds, it is actually really powerful and really empowering. So let's play. Hayam Darayam Hayam Yo 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 Hay Hayam A reminder for myself as well to soften as we're doing this and allow ourselves to be a soft like speaker, so that the cavities in our body, just allow them to resonate. When we're tense, it's harder to resonate. When it's soft, it resonates. Ooh, our hands can help with opening up the chest and the lungs. And if sometimes the voice squeaks, because it's showing the energy as we surrender. It's allowing us to go, showing us what's possible just a little bit outside of our comfort, habitual vocalizations and movements and sound and breath. And it knows that intelligence of our body and our soul knows that we can handle it with time, just giving us a little preview. So if the voice tremors, it's okay. We love it. It's actually part of the process. We don't just become perfect singers just like that. We do it by enjoying and practicing from a place of joy, softening, of allowing the divine for ourselves, our higher selves, universe, source, God, the mother, whatever you want to call her, or him or she. It is all one. All that is to flow through you. can sing. If any song words come out of your mouth, just allow them. Allow them. Remember who you are. You are who you are. You body. What a miracle it is to have trillions and trillions of cells all there to support you, to allow you to thrive. You are like a god to your cells. And just like if one, imagine we're like, God is bringing attention to us. He sees us. We are to ourselves kind of like a god. They just love when we bring attention and love. I feel it. And if emotions come out through this process, allow, feel what wants to be felt. Beautiful. And now, just to finish, we're just gonna bring it down and ground to get back into our daily life, but still with a flow. You are a miracle. Trillions and trillions of cells and billions, I don't even know how many atoms, I'll maybe put it up there, are in the body just to keep us alive, to have this experience. Is this not a miracle? We don't even control any of our body, most of it consciously. There's infinite processes all happening for us. Truly a miracle. That we could just soften into breathing, to resonating, singing, dancing, flowing, feeling emotions. Beautiful. And now to finish up, we're going to do a couple of deep breaths and to center ourselves to complete this experience, this little journey. So just breathe in deeply and naturally and out at your own rhythm. Tone on the way out. And just keeping your eyes closed, anchoring in that all of these little things, the toning, do it throughout your day. And in fact, we can anchor it in and I invite you to set an intention, to sprinkle it up in your day. Just like, hey, why not? Sing here, dance there, the way to the elevator or in the elevator, or sing in the car, great place. And allow this to be accessible, and that's the practice in our life. And not just in these containers, which are beautiful, but they are there to slowly sprinkle this energy and this new way of being, this unhabitual way of being, but that is actually the most natural way of being, ironically, that we have simply forgotten. But don't worry, nothing can be forgotten, as all that is got trick up its sleeves. It knows. And now there is a great expansion of knowledge on this planet. It is actually easier, at least in my experience, and the ones people around me, to actually get into this energies. These energies are really powerful, and they allow us to, basically this practice, to trust what we feel, trust our intuition in life. Just breathe into that and feeling this message. Just trusting what our body knows so much. When it tenses up, probably not what we want, perhaps, but you know, only you know. I cannot tell you, nobody knows, only you know. When it feels good, like, oh yeah, that's idea, that I have an idea, feels good, I should do it. Follow that higher self call, that soul desire. It communicates to our body. Our body is like an antenna, a super intelligent antenna. Feeling that. Now we're just gonna complete with a raising up to the sky and putting our prayer pose to our third eye and thanking Father Sky, Mother Sky, everything above, all possibilities, the concept, the idea of possibilities are endless, the stars, everything above. It's infinite. Infinite. Just look at the stars, that energy whoosh, goes on for far greater than we can imagine. And thanking for all those possibilities. Now touching the earth or the ground, coming down. And feeling and perhaps tapping the floor. That safety, that groundedness. It's solid. This is a solid experience. It's what allows for these energies to come and experience this life, and we thank this beautiful experience that is on planet Earth. Anchoring, just feeling wherever comes up. Perhaps sending some gratitude for this earth and all the beings around us, especially this earth with everything solid, nature, everything around us that supports us. And we just finally finish with our hands on our heart. Just doing some organic, deep breaths that feel so good. Connecting with our heart, because our heart is the bridge and like the center point of heaven on earth, just that gateway. That gateway. And then we just thank you for being here, for allowing yourself the time to have this practice, this space, thank you for devoting this to yourself. And we thank everybody that supports us. If there's any divine team that we don't see, everything that supports us in life, thank. And thank you for co-creating this experience with me. And on this, thank you. Subscribe if you want to see more videos, more of these experiences. This is my first one, so comment down below what your experiences was, if you had any downloads, just feelings. I would love to hear it, because this is all a new experiment for me as well. So I thank you. And I'm on Instagram. You know where to find me, right here. This is what I do. And thank you.